So in this Palworld video, I'm going to be showing y'all how to get 20 different rare pals, and also going to be showing y'all a bonus rare pal too at the end of this, as just like a thank you for making it through the video. So I'll be going over a total of 21 rare pals, and all these pals are going to be really beneficial for you in some kind of way. They are all good. But yeah, the good thing for most of these pals are going to be located at 3 different locations. So they're not going to be too difficult to find. Just sometimes when you go there, they may not be there, so you're going to just have to come back at a different time. I will be showing proof that they all do spawn at these locations. I'm not just going to be showing you the habitat of where they're located at. I'm going to literally show you that they're at the area, just for some extra proof for you. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into these. Alright, so like I mentioned, a lot of these pals are going to be located at 3 different locations. They're going to be located on these 3 islands that are around. As you can see, this is where they're located at. Each of these contain different rare pals at them. And there are loads of different rare pals that'll spawn at each of these islands. Even if you know about these locations, you may not know what all exactly spawns on these islands, because there's so many different rare pals that'll spawn here at different times. So yeah, let's go ahead and cover these. The first one I'll be covering is number 1, Wildlife Sanctuary. That's what these islands go by. They go by Wildlife Sanctuary. At this area you can find a Penking here, which the work suitability on the Penking is actually really good. It has watering level 2, handiwork level 2, mining level 2, cooling level 2, and transporting level 2. So it's able to do quite a bit around the base. Anyways, this next one is Azurobe, which this is a good water/dark type pal to have. And at the base, it can help with like watering your garden and stuff. As you can see, it has watering level 3 for its work suitability. Anyways, carrying on here, you can also find Vaelet over here, which just has planting level 2, handiwork level 2, gathering level 2, medicine production level 3, and transporting level 1. So another pal that can do a lot around the base. You can also find Elphidran. As you can see, this one has lumbering level 2, and it looks awesome. Keep in mind, this is a flying mount as well. You can fly with this guy. You can also find Grizzbolt over here. This is a great pal to have at your side. Its work suitability, it has electricity level 3, handiwork level 2, lumbering level 2, and transporting level 3. Very beneficial pal to have. And you can also find this unique Deer Terra over here too. This pal has lumbering level 2, and you can ride it. And you can also find Petallia over here as well. Its work suitability is planting level 3, handiwork level 2, gathering level 2, medicine production level 2, and transporting level 1. So yeah, that's all of the rare pals. That I ran across over here. There may be even more that I just didn't, notice and name off in this video. But for the most part, I tried to show proof of each pal on this island and show what they do. So yeah, now let's move on to the next one, which the next one we're going to be covering is Wildlife Sanctuary number 2, which is located over here. Over here you can find Jormuntide Ignis, which Jormuntide looks incredible. Look at this thing. The fire variant of it has kindling level 4 for its work suitability, and it's just a powerful pal in general to be using against other pals. It can do some serious damage, especially when you ride it because its fire attacks enhance. But anyways, you can also find Incineram Noct over here, and this dark pal has handiwork level 2, mining level 1, and transporting level 2 for its work suitability. There's also Wumpo Botan over here, and this guy has great work suitability. As you can see, it has planting level 1, handiwork level 2, lumbering level 3, and transporting level 4. Yeah, this guy all around is a great pal to have around your base, I'd say. And you can also find Warsect over here. This ground/grass type pal has planting level 1, handiwork level 1, lumbering level 3, and transporting level 3 for its work suitability. Now for the next location, let's go over the Wildlife Sanctuary 3 and some of the pals that you can discover over there. Wildlife Sanctuary 3 is located right here. Over here you could potentially find Blazamut. This guy is super powerful. It can be ridden as well to enhance its attacks, and its work suitability is kindling level 3 and mining level 4. This is the perfect pal to have around your base, especially if you're mining and smelting. He can do it all. He can mine and he can smelt the ore down to ingots and whatnot. And you can also find Shadowbeak over here at Wildlife Sanctuary 3. There seems to be a lot of powerful pals over at Sanctuary 3. They are higher level too over here, I will mention that. But yeah, Shadowbeak is a powerful dark type flying pal that you can put a mount on to fly. And yeah, its work suitability is just gathering level 1. This pal is mainly meant more for battling and getting you around the map, rather than just hanging out at your base. And crazy enough, you can also find over here at Wildlife Sanctuary 3, Astegon. This guy is a powerful dragon / dark type pal. Personally to me, one of the coolest looking pals in the game, and you can ride this guy too. He is a flying type pal as well. And its work suitability is handiwork level 1 and mining level 4. Definitely a crazy pal to get your hands on. And when you do start flying with him, of course, like most flying pals, the damage is going to increase when you are using him to fly. Anyways, you can also find Lyleen over here, and this is a great pal to have around your base. My goodness. As you can see, the work suitability on this pal is planning level 4, handiwork level 3, medicine production level 3, and gathering level 2. All around a great pal to have around. You can also find Faleris over here, the Firebird, and this one has kindling level 3 and transporting level 3. Pretty solid pal to have around for smelting and transporting the goods. Also, this one is incredibly powerful, and it's nice to be able to fly on it to get around as well. I've also seen Orserk over here. This is a very powerful electricity pal, and it has handiwork level 2, transporting level 3, and generating electricity level 4 for its work suitability. So yeah, this is another level 4 pal that you can get your hands on over here. There's also Fenglope. I believe I pronounced that correctly. Sorry if I didn't. Sorry if I mispronounced any of these words. I'm not really used to saying a lot of these, to be real. But this pal can double jump while being ridden, so that's something pretty unique about it. And for its work suitability, it has lumbering level 2. So not too much it can do around the base, unfortunately. You can also find Bushi over here too. I really like the way this pal looks. It's got to be one of the coolest looking ones in my opinion. But yeah, this one is really great to have around at the base too. It has kindling level 2, handiwork level 1, gathering level 1, lumbering level 3, and transporting level 2. It can do a lot. It's beneficial having around. And lastly, you can also find another Incineram Noct, which we could find this one at another sanctuary too. So yeah, anyways, that's all that I discovered on the islands. I'm sure there's even more that you can discover on there, but just wanted to point out and prove to you with footage that all of these are possible to get over on the islands. Next up here, I want to go over one of my favorite pals that you can get in the game, and that is Frostallion. This thing is an absolute beast. I mean, it's not the best to have around at your base, but man, this is like the most overpowered pal that you can get your hands on. It'll be located way up here on the map. Yeah, when you eventually get over here, you will find Frostallion down on this ice. And yeah, when I captured it, here's the stats that it came with. It came with Legend, which gives it 20% more attack and defense and movement speed. It also came with Ice Emperor, which this is a 20% buff to ice attack damage. And also has Sirius on it, which this increases work speed by 20%. And it also had Earthquake Resistant, 10% decrease in incoming earth damage. I think I might have just got lucky with these passive skills that it came with, but I'm not for sure to be real. And it just has cooling level 4, which is great if you're needing cooling. Having it at level 4 is definitely beneficial, but yeah, if you're not really needing it, mainly this pal is going to be used for attacking things and to get around with, because you can ride it, and it is a flying mount. And when you are riding it, it enhances ice attacks and changes the player's attack to ice too. Anyways, next up, this bonus one that I wanted to add. The reason why I'm making this a bonus is because I feel like most players already know where Jet Dragon is located at and has seen him in some kind of way. But if you haven't, Jet Dragon is a great pal to get your hands on. It's one of the best as well that you can possibly get in the game. This thing is an absolute beast, and it's a flying mount, and when you are riding it, you can rapidly fire a missile launcher when you're mounted to this thing. So yeah, it's pretty devastating. It can shoot out a bunch of missiles. But for its work suitability, it only has gathering level 3. So it's not really that beneficial to be just hanging around at your base. Of course, this is mainly meant for attacking and getting around. Which, by the way, you find Jet Dragon, in case you don't know, right over here in the volcanic environment. As you can see. He is a tough one. But yeah, there you guys have it, everyone. That is a compilation of 21 total rare pals and how to get them. Hope you all found this enjoyable and it helps out in some kind of way. As always, thanks for taking the time, watching and listening. Until next time, peace.